first time Mrs. Pembroke charged through my little iron gate at speed, I blamed impatience. By the fifth blast of her horn and skid of gravel, she had tipped into deliberate disrespect. She was the HOA's de facto Sheriff Pearls, clipboard, and a scowl in her sedan treated our shared lane like a racetrack. I tried notes on the gate, polite emails, and a patient conversation that ended with her saying, "You'll thank me for keeping order," instead of retaliating with anger. I orchestrated something theatrical and harmless. The neighborhood's first slow parade. I recruited neighbors who had grown weary of terse door slams and near misses. An elderly man brought an ornate handcart. Teenagers volunteered to wheel my mother's wheelbarrow full of daisies. Someone offered a battery-operated bubble machine for atmosphere. We agreed on one rule: no property damage. No traps, no threats, only spectacle and documentation. On Sunday morning, when Mrs. Pembroke usually sped past with a diplomatic wave that meant move, we gathered. A giant inflatable snail sat mock-heroic in the middle of the lane, flanked by handmade signs that read, "Slow down, and you are being filmed." The bubble machine hid behind potted geraniums. I hung a tiny flag from my gate. "Neighborhood parade, please enjoy." When she arrived, she found the lane converted into a gentle carnival ambush. Neighbors lined the sidewalks like marshals. Children waved paper flags, and the whole scene looked deliberately absurd. She screeched to a stop. Bubbles drifted around her windshield, a daisy tapped her bumper, and the block broke into polite applause. For a heartbeat, she looked furious. For the next, she looked surprised. I handed her an envelope with footage from the discreet camera, the polite emails, and a printed summary of the HOA rules she claimed to enforce. People nodded and remembered near misses, and a gate that had been dented once too often. Next HOA meeting had a different tone: Mrs. Pembroke's. Enforcement zeal softened under the weight of evidence and neighborly attention. She apologized in a way that was awkwardly sincere and agreed to slow down and attend mediation rather than act as judge and traffic cop. We hadn't humiliated her to ruin her. We'd reframed a petty war as a shared problem and used creativity, kindness, and a dash of public theater to fix it. The gate still creaks, and sometimes a bubble wand catches the wind. But cars now roll past at a respectful crawl. Mrs. Pembroke smiles smaller, and neighbors learned that small, lawful spectacles can reset a community without breaking anyone. The morning I left a potted daisy on